A former Assistant Director at the Department of State Services, Dennis Amachree, joins me on the news to discuss the latest violent attacks in the country. Thank you very much for your time. Now, what's your take on these renewed attacks, especially in the north? Do you think that the government is losing ground in the fight against insecurity in the country?
Well, thank you very much for having me. You know, this has been discussed all over last week and this week, of course, where some governors have come out to say, especially the governor of Borno State, that we're losing grounds. And of course, I think maybe it's because of the inadequacy of our military personnel who are more engaged in other duties in the 36 states of the country. But I'm happy that right now the president is back and he has invited the security chiefs to come for a tete-a-tete. It might be a time to re-strategize.
Mr. Amachree, now these attacks are, worse. They're worse in Benue, Plateau, and even Borno State. What would you say are factors responsible for the return of these attacks?
Personally, my analysis on this is that we're not giving it enough attention that it requires, and we have not re-strategized to deal with it dealt with. Because what is happening here is that we are having different kinds of attacks in Plateau, and it is actually not herders, farmers. I think there are more to it. More to it in the sense that there are new infusion, like, outsiders that are in there, and their own is not just to kill, but to occupy because of mineral resources. So I think the meeting that they're having today is going to look at this properly.
The meeting between President Bola Tinubu and the security chiefs in the wake of these attacks, what do you think the government should do? What should be the government approach in tackling this challenge?
Yes, thank you very much for that. I feel that, with all the security chiefs sitting down around the table, should start re-strategizing. We are not going to depend on the old identification. The threats that were identified before as herders, farmers, or wherever should not be the mainstay now. I think we should go beyond at looking at, the infusion of foreigners, the mineral resources that they are looking for, and all the rest of the things that are happening there, and then put them in context, because we cannot continue to allow these things going. The life of Nigerians matter. And if we don't do something about it, we'll continue to lose our citizens.
Our former Assistant Director at the Department of State Services, Mr. Dennis Amachree, thank you very much for talking to us and for sharing your thoughts as always.